Alright, welcome back to another video. It has been a while again since I've said that. I think it's been around 2 weeks again since my last upload, and in my last upload I let you guys know that I was feeling better. Well, that was not the case. I slept for 2 to 3 nights at home and I relapsed, and I was feeling very tired again. I was feeling very anxious again, and I had to go to the hospital for a week and a half. So yeah, that happened. Hopefully, because I'm home right now, I just returned home. Hopefully my nights go smoothly, everything goes perfectly. Well, it doesn't really need to go perfectly, but I just get a good night's sleep at home too. That would be perfect. That will make me a really happy person. So yeah, that was a little update on what happened in my life. I've been in a very dark place, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm happy that I'm feeling better right now, but I would be way more happier if I kept feeling better, if you know what I mean. If I don't relapse again, because that would absolutely suck. But for now, I am back on YouTube, back at uploading again. I absolutely missed you guys, and you guys have left a lot of support on my previous video where I tackled the issue. You guys just, your loving words, man, it was heartwarming. So thank you guys so freaking much for supporting me through this difficult period. I also announced a Q&A, and this is gonna be that video. This is gonna be the 2,000 subscribers Q&A video. You guys left a lot of comments. I picked out 13 comments. I think those are all the questions asked. So I'm gonna answer all of your questions in this video. Thank you so much for leaving all the comments. And here we go. The first question comes from Benjamin Wardle, and he asks, "Are you Dragon Ball Z fan or Pokemon fan?" Neither, actually. I have watched Pokemon back in the day, but didn't watch it too much, and I've never really played. Well, I have played a Pokemon game, but I've never beaten one, and it only stayed with once, so one game. So yeah, you could definitely say I'm not really too big of a Pokemon fan. Dragon Ball Z, never actually watched that show. I'm not really into anime that much, so yeah, there is the answer to your question. I'm very sorry to disappoint you. The second question comes from Weird Oik, and he asks, "What gaming events have you been to in the past?" And my answer to that would be none. In Belgium, there's not really a gaming event, a like major gaming event. But I think you have some in Germany, you have some in the UK, but I've never really went to those gaming events. But it is on my bucket list. I really want to go to a gaming event. It would be amazing if someone actually recognized me there, but my channel is not big enough for that to happen. But I don't really care too much. I just really want to go to a gaming event just once in my life. Alright, the third question comes from 4000, also known as 4K, the admin of my Discord server, and he says, "For the Q&A, do you prefer grill burgers or hamburgers?" And I would have to go with grill burgers. Anything with grill makes it a whole lot better. I really like hamburgers too, but the real, like, McDonald's hamburger, I'm actually allergic to that. I'm allergic to sesame seeds, if you call it like that in English. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, so that's, I've never really eaten a McDonald's hamburger, so I definitely have to go with grill burgers with that one. The next question comes from Babai08, and he says, "Missed you, Niels, glad you're back, congrats on 2,000. My question is, what kind of music do you listen to? PS, changed my name, I'm still somewhere in Australia, not leaving you, haven't since 100 subscribers. Dang! Yeah, he's an OG, man. He's an OG. But what kind of music do I listen to? I used to be a big fan of Dutch rap music. I used to be a big fan of that, but I kind of grew out of it a little bit. And right now I just listen to pop music. I am very basic when it comes to music. I don't really have an interest in any type of music. I can listen to everything except for metal. I'm not really too much of a metal fan, but I can listen to any type of music. I just listen to pop music. I listen to musical music. I listen to rap, whatever, basically, whatever. So yeah, I hope you're happy with that question, or with that answer. Alright, the next one comes from Francisca, and he or she says, hello, welcome back, hope you feel better soon, and you can find a healthy balance between YouTube and everyday life. I definitely try and do that from now on. You have a great community that supports you. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you so freaking much. My questions are, what do you study and why? What do I study? I studied teacher in secondary school for English and geography, and right now I study for a master in psychology. And why? Just because I wanted to try a master's degree, and actually because psychology interests me. It interests me how people think and how people react, and what kind of influences things have on our mind and the way we perceive life and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely something that interests me, and hopefully I actually get my master's degree very soon. Then, why did you want to start YouTube? It actually started with me watching a video of Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare by T. Martin. I was really into that game, and that was back in 2012 or 2011, I think, and I saw him uploading videos about that game, and then people commenting on that video and being really supportive, and I was like, dang, that must be really cool. So I started off with recording my screen with my phone. It was very bad quality, not even speaking, because I couldn't speak English. I couldn't speak a word English. I was very bad at English back then. But that's where it all started. That's where TheRealNiel happened, my previous channel, and then it went over to TheRealNiel. And yeah, I've been bitten by the YouTube bug ever since, and can't really let it go. I absolutely love it. Then, do you also speak German or just Dutch? Which language do the people in Brussels mostly speak? I do not speak German. I do understand it a little bit. We get it at school. But I mostly speak Dutch and English. And the language spoken in Brussels is mostly French, I would say, but also Dutch. It's bilingual right there. It's a very weird situation here in Belgium. You have the Dutch community, or the Dutch-speaking half of Belgium, and then the French-speaking half of Belgium. And Brussels is like in between that, and they speak French and Dutch there. So. And my favorite music genre, I already answered that. And who is your personal hero? A personal hero? I wouldn't say I have a personal hero, but in terms of YouTube, like someone I look up to is, or used to be, it still is the Gaming Lemon. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, and he influenced me in my way of making videos as well, and I still absolutely love watching his videos. It just sucks that he uploads maybe like once every half a year. That's just insane. Alright, the next comment comes from RT8 at the King of Flareon, and he says, it's hard when you're doing YouTube and personal life at the same time. It's just a whole lot of work. I'm glad to see you're okay. The first question, when did you start getting into Crash and Spyro? I've actually not really gotten into Spyro. I've played the first game a little bit, haven't beaten it, but I'm planning on getting into the series once the next Spyro is announced. And I got into Crash with Crash Team Racing in 1999, and then I didn't play any other Crash game up until the Insane Trilogy. I played that, and then Nitro Fueled as well. So those were the only Crash games that I played in my life. But I've been a Crash fan ever since Crash Team Racing in 1999. What was your first gaming console? My very first gaming console was the PlayStation 1. Yeah, I just absolutely loved it. I think I was 5 to 6 years old, when I started getting into gaming, and my first ever game was CTR as well, and that's why I've been a very big fan of Crash Bandicoot ever since. And the third one is, do you or used to play any Pokemon games? Already answered that question, and I'm sorry to disappoint you guys once again. Anyway, the next question comes from Night Watcher Raphael. He asks, what movie do you like? I like a lot of movies, but I don't really watch too many movies just because of school and YouTube stuff. I don't really have the time anymore to watch movies, but one of my favorite movie series trilogy is The Lord of the Rings. I used to be and still am a very big fan of The Lord of the Rings. It's just such a great bunch of movies, man. Those are the greatest movies ever to exist, in my opinion. The Lord of the Rings, man. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love Star Wars as well, and Harry Potter too. Narnia, those are all really, really great movies, and I absolutely love them. The next question comes from Alejandro Reyes of Valenzuela, and he asks, hello mate, I hope you are doing well after all of this. All of us are having a tough time around the world, but hearing from you is a great thing. I've been subscribed since you were about 500 subs, so it's cool to see how your channel has grown since. It has grown tremendously, man. It's all because of you guys, so thank you so much. And the question is English your native language, or do you speak any other language? Greetings from Mexico. English is not my native language. My native language is Dutch, but throughout the years, because of doing YouTube, my English got really good. I've played games, watched movies without subtitles, and just practiced speaking English in front of a camera while recording videos. That helped me tremendously, and that is why a lot of you guys think English is my native language, but it is not. It's actually Dutch. Alright, the next one comes from Niggles the Echidna. I'm very sorry for butchering your name, but I'm just gonna go with Niggles. And he asks, which is your favorite game? That's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a really tough one. I don't have a favorite game. I have a favorite bunch of games. And I would say CTR Nitro Fueled is one of them, for sure. Then you have The Witcher 3, you have Red Dead Redemption 2, and the Uncharted series. Those would be... and The Last of Us, the first Last of Us 2. Those would be my top 5. I can't choose between those games. It's just such a great bunch of games, man. If I would go to prison, or if I would only be able to play a couple of games, like 5 games, those would be the games I played, and I wouldn't need anything else. It's just such a great bunch of games. Anyway, the next question comes from a BSTC, and he or she asks, hey buddy, it's me, a card creator in your server. I'm glad you're okay now. Here are my couple of questions. How would you feel if Crash got into Smash? Don't really feel anything because I don't play Smash. I'm not really too big of a fighter game fan. So I have played it before, but I just don't really like it because I'm just button mashing my way through the game, and it's I don't know. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. The second question, will you eventually play Smash Ultimate? I don't think I will pick it up. I have played it before, and I wasn't really convinced. I like Mario games, really want to play Mario Party. I played Mario Kart. I want to play Super Mario Maker or Super Mario Galaxy. Those games I really like because it's platforming and it's just a lot of fun. But Smash, the fighting game, not really my cup of tea, if I'm not gonna lie. The third one is, what are you studying for school? Okay, I already answered that question right there as well. The next one comes from Cameron Lupke, and he says, great to see you're back, man. The question, apart from gaming, what's a favorite travel destination you've been to? I've actually never been outside of Europe. I definitely want to go to America once in my life, and Australia maybe. But so far I've only been to the UK, to the Netherlands, to Germany, Italy, France, Spain. So I would say London would be my favorite place that I've visited so far. It's just a really great city, and just the atmosphere right there, absolutely love it. Alright, the second to last question, it comes from Minilin Kolansi. I hope I pronounced your name right, but for the Q&A, will you have more Crash game collabs with Abdul the Arabic guy and others? I hope you're feeling better. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for the kind words. Will I do a collab with the CTR YouTubers in the future? I actually have something planned already, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is so far. But something is in the works, and I'm actually going to ask Canadian guy Lewis, Wolfie, and Mary too, and see what they say. So maybe you guys will see a video with them collabing together in the future. And the last question of this video comes once again from Nichols, and he says, what is my favorite Crash character? That's a great question to end off the video, and my favorite Crash character would be Cortex or Tiny. When I played the original CTR back in the day, I always used to go with Cortex or Tiny for some reason. I absolutely love them. I don't really like Cortex in Crash 4, don't really like how he looks and how he plays. So yeah, the Crash 4 version don't really like, but the CTR Nitro Fueled version and the original games, the Cortex there, absolutely enjoy him. And Tiny, I've always loved Tiny, man. Tiny has been one of my favorite characters too. So if I have to choose between Cortex and Tiny, I think I would have to go with Cortex. So Cortex is my favorite Crash Bandicoot character. That is gonna be it for the Q&A. I hope I answered all of you guys' questions, and I hope I didn't really miss anything. I just want to let you guys know that I'm back on YouTube. I'm gonna finish off Crash 4 in the upcoming weeks, and then I will continue Crash Twinsanity as well. And I'm also, of course, going to continue uploading CTR Nitro Fueled every now and then. I actually have some videos about CTR already planned, so a lot of videos to come, but I'm gonna take it slowly, maybe like 1 or 2 videos a week to start off with, to get back into the rhythm of things. And with exams and stuff, I don't think I will be able to do more than that, but 1 or 2 videos a week, you guys can definitely expect that if everything goes smoothly here at home. I will keep you guys updated on my health and on my situation through the community page on my channel. And for now, I'm back on YouTube. I'm really happy to be back, and thank you guys so much for the support on the last video and just throughout the situation that I've been going through. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like if you want to see more, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.